OMG, OMG, we're back. We're back. I got a fresh haircut today. I did. I got a fresh, I got, instead of doing a fade mohawk, I just did a straight up, and my head is now cold. Amy does not have a fresh haircut because I cut her hair, and I did not cut it today because there was napping that happened.
Doesn't it look lovely?
It does. It looks great. I do a good job cutting your hair.
Very good.
I do a good job. I watched some videos, so that's what had happened. So yes, I watch a few videos on the YouTube on how to cut hair, and now Becca's COVID barbershop is open for business now.
She gets what she wants.
I do what I want.
Yeah.
So we're back at Fair Park, and it is a different type of glorious day today. My head is cold because there's no hair on the side, and it's chilly out here and very gray. So it's very different today. It's a very different look and feel. So it's a little windy, so it might be hard to hear us. So just, do what you can. But we're starting, and there's also, I think, an event that's happening today, so we may run into an event, so I'm not quite sure what's happening, but we're going to find out. We're going to find out together. We are going to need to, and yes, I do need some cranium warmth, Helen. So we're going to start out by looking in this direction, and that is just, we're at the Esplanade again, and I really love this view, because at the end of this is the Hall of State, and it's just absolutely a beautiful view down here. So on either side of the Esplanade fountain, oops, I'm in the wrong mode. Hold on. I'm still learning how to work this mother scratcher. So on either side of the Esplanade fountain, turn. There we go. We've got our winged Pegasuses on either side.
Would have wings.
Pegasus. We'll get a closer look. We're going to go in for a closer look on the Pegasus. We're going to go into this one over here, and then we're going to pretty much start where we left off. Even though we left off down at the Hall of State, we parked right over here, so we're going to start down here at the end of the automobile building.
We did the left side last time. So
Yes.
the right side this time.
We did the left side last time, so we're going to do the right side this time. Amy is correct. So, the only fountain going today is the fountain at the end. So we'll of course, we'll walk down there, and y'all can see cars that are driving, and it looks like people are like valet parking and stuff. So I don't know what's happening. Hopefully we can get to our other destinations. But we're going to come over here and look at the Pegasuses. Again, this is a relief. So it's going to be textured and whatnot, so it has a 3D, well, not 3D, but you know what I'm saying, a 2D, I guess it's 2D because it's a relief, so it has a relief feel to it. It's really pretty beautiful. We'll go all the way up like that, I mean, with those wings. And it looks like Xanadu coming down. Y'all remember Xanadu where they come down and it's all like zoop like that, and then the little muses are down? That's what it looks like to me. It looks like Xanadu. Xanadu. That's right, Xanadu.
Come on, it's Clash of the Titans all the way.
I feel Xanadu. Amy feels Clash of the Titans. Maybe we'll Clash of Xanadu. Clash of the Xanadu. Maybe that's what we'll call it. Anyway, but these fountains also go. They're just not going today. So that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So we're going to come over here and, but the fountain at the end is going, and it does look like there are people valet parking. So we're going to find out what's happening down there in a little bit. And I'm sure we're going to, accidentally crash somebody's party. So we'll start down here, which is where we kind of left off last week. So this is the portico of France. So we'll come down here and look at this is the automobile building. And Amy said when we were coming in, she said it's going to be really neat because everything is going to look different this week than it did last week because of the lighting. And I agree with that. It did not say, I had to go run back to the car and get my windbreaker because it didn't say, it said, the weather had said, and I know we probably should have been chit-chatting with Roy with the Ponder on Weather on this, but the weather had said that it was going to be, partly sunny and all of that, and it was still windy and a little rainy. So we'll turn around here so you can see this amazing, beautiful lady. Woo, woo, there we go. Look at that. So this is the Portico of France. So this is when Texas was under French rule. And that's amazing. I mean, look at her. She's got her little fleur-de-lis on her chest. And she's holding grapes on account of the wine. And the French and the wine and the wine and the French. So that's pretty cool. So we'll come up here. We'll look at her little fleur-de-lis. And Helen, I'm sure you're saying it's not said that way, but I'm being silly. So here we go. And you can see her grapes that she's holding in her hand. And it almost looks like she's wearing some sort of a Roman thing. I don't know what to tell you, but that's what it kind of looks like. I just realized that these little things on the side are cutouts in the concrete. Let's come back down here like this. Nope, nope, nope. We're going to go that way. Those are little cutouts, little cubby holes. So that's neat. Of course, this is just amazing. So, and I also just realized that on the side, the sculptor's name is on the side of these. So she's beautiful, and you can see the folds in her outfit and all of that. And I like to look at the sides and the rear of these statues, because a lot of these, you know, you've got your detail in the front, but there's always detail in the rear as well. So you want to take a little pickaloo here, see how different how different everything looks today. So then we'll come in here. Wow! And look at the vibrancy of the color of this. This must have just been redone or something. This is incredible. Look at the vibrancy of this color. And I have to tell you that I've never really noticed this before. Look at that's amazing. Look at the detail. Look at the detail. All the way up to the ceiling. That is absolutely incredible. Let's go over here and read its plaque. I mean, look at how the colors are so vibrant. Wow. All right, here we go. We're going to come over here and read its little plaque. What's its plaque say? Ironworkers, 1936. Reconstructed in 99, mineral-based coating. That's going to be why it is so vibrant. Artists reconstructed murals with a mineral-based coating that is resistant to fading. For this reason, and because the artwork is not historic, the reconstructed murals do not require monitoring or protective screens like those now on the Hall of Transportation. So that's why these are going to look a little different than the ones that are over there, because these have all been restored. So we'll come over here and look at France's crest here. Hey, that's a bird's nest. Look, it's a swallow's nest, y'all. Beep, bop, boop. Check it out. Just right there on the ground. Look at that. Hello, little bird's nest. Huh. Wow. Okay, there's lots of bird's nests up there. Okay, here, let's come back up here like this. Like so, like that. We'll come over here like this. And we're looking at France. So we're not looking at the ground. I promise I'm going to get you there, my lord and my lanta. So let me back up a little bit. So this is France. This has obviously been redone as well. I mean, I'm thinking that they probably redid this entire side. But it's just beautiful. That is a really pretty chicken. I believe that is a chicken. France, 1685, 1763, the interested, contending colonizer and trader. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So we'll come over here now. We've got another one to look at. There's Amy, she's in the shot. She's got the book. She has the book and she's in the shot. So let's look at this one. We're going to start from the bottom because wow, and then go up. Nope, that's down. Hold on, y'all, just calm down. Look at the detail is so incredible. I mean, that's just amazing. So very different. Such a different look. Get a little closer so y'all can see it a little bit better. I mean, that's just incredible. Oh, my head is cold. All right. I do have a little wool hat, but I don't have it on today. Okay, this is Miners, 1936. Not all of Bordella's artwork has been reconstructed. Bordella, I hope I'm saying that correctly, created 6 murals that have been reconstructed and 2 murals and 4 cameo reliefs that have not been reconstructed for the Hall of Varied Industries, which was destroyed by fire in 1942. Above, George Dahl and Bordella discussed the details for Rigor, one of the reliefs that was not reconstructed. So they're discussing. That's where they're discussing. That was not reconstructed. So the sun's starting to come out, so it's beautiful. It is chilly. My goodness, is my head cold. That's what I get for shaving off all my hair, right? So this side there's no artwork on this side here. So the next one is going to be the Portico of Mexico. So we will come over here and see what Mexico looks like. Fair Park is a National Historic Landmark. I think we talked about that last time. 6 flags over Texas. 6 nations have ruled Texas. Sculptures tell visitors the story of Texas. The 6 porticos along the esplanade each include a female sculpture figure representing the nations that have flown their flags over Texas: Spain, France, Mexico, the Confederacy, the Republic of Texas, and the United States. The sculptures contain symbols depicting each nation. During the 1936 centennial, huge billowing flags of the 6 nations flew in front of each portico. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. They sure did fly in front of them. Look at that. With the flags. And it looks like this was all painted red. Up the steps. So here we go. Let's look at this one. What are you pointing at? This beautiful across the way here? It's beautiful in the sun, isn't it? For my cold head. So we can look across the Esplanade fountain as we walk, which is just beautiful. They have it emptied right now, so there's no, again, this one fountain at the end is on. The middle of the Esplanade is not, which is too bad, because I would like to see that. I would like to see the fountain in all of its glory, and maybe one day we will get to see the fountain in all of its glory. There is definitely something going on over there. We are going to walk all up into their biznatch. All right, so everything is still painted red a little bit, but it has faded a lot. So we'll flip around here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So you can see that, wrong way, Becca, wrong way. You can see that that's painted red still, and we've got our steps and whatnot, but it's pretty faded at this point. So here's Mexico, and she's glorious. Look at her. What's on her chest? I can't see it. Is it the Cara Cara? What is that? She's got something on her chest, but I can't tell what it is. He says it looks like some sort of a fish, but I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell what it is. So we'll come around to the side. Again, we have to look at the side. You got to look at the side here so you can see all of the different angles of her. She's so pretty. All of these statues are amazing. All right, so we've got, these are really neat. The lines on these are very different. These, I would say that they are frescoes. Amy's head is cold too, so she's got her hood up. I would call these frescoes because they are painted on stucco, but I doubt that that's what they really are because, you know, I don't think that that's this is the literal transition, whatever. So let's look up. But they're very different. These are very different. It's the same but different, if you know what I'm saying. Like it's the lines. If you look at the lines like in his hair and on his body and stuff like that, where they're outlining the muscles, it's very different from what's across the way, which feels more, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. I guess this feels a little bit more industrial and not quite as Art Deco as it does over there. I know, but it just is, it feels different. You know, the feel of the paintings themselves feel different to me.
They have different artists.
Yeah, that's true. Different artists and different time periods are going to make it different. That's very true. You are correct. Amy is correct. So let's come over here and check this out. Let's see what this head said. Let's see. Power Dam. See, that's very different. That's not what is up there right now at all. Power Dam, 1936. Original drawings and historic photographs were used to reconstruct the murals. For the reconstruction of the murals in 1999, the drawings on glass slides were projected on the walls of the building. Using the same technique Bordell had used in 1936. The original glass slides were donated by Bordella's son, Bordelli, for use in the reconstruction. I have used that technique before when doing set design. I have used that technique. We didn't use glass slides. We did use slides, but it was a projector that just was like what's that projector? Clear projector paper. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, overhead projector. That clear overhead projector paper that you draw on, and then you can project it onto canvas, which is what we did for set design a lot. What's that? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Okay, so, ooh, Mexico is neat. Look at Mexico's crest here is really cool looking. Look at that. With the Mayan-ness of it. It's very Mayan. Mexico, 1821-1836. This republic fostered the entry of the first American colonists, a people destined to mold a great empire. Excuse me. It's very Mayan. It's very neat. It's very beautiful. I like the redness of it. And obviously the snake. What's the snake called? I can't remember. I can hear it. I can hear the ancient alien guy saying the snake's name in my head, but I can't remember what it's called. But I can hear him saying the name in my head because he's on that pyramid. All right, here we go. Here's the next one. Yeah, Quetzalcoatl. I can't remember. I hear him in my head on the History International Discovery Channel. So then here's this one. Boy, these feel so different from across the way. I mean, they're just as incredible and amazing, but they definitely feel very different. But it is very beautiful. So this one looks like doctor stuff to me, and then I don't know, maybe a Frankenstein thing happening up there. I don't know. Maybe this is Frankenstein. He looks a little...
Ninjas.
Really? Ninjas? I'm really feeling a Frank... Look, you can see his mouth through his mask. Do y'all see that right there? You can see his mouth right there. I'm feeling kind of Frankenstein-y. You got the positive and the negative. It looks like you got some electricity stuff going on there. I don't know if that's some sort of ancient alien battery. So, what did you say?
Kind of looks like My Bloody Valentine.
Bless your heart. Okay, X-ray, 1936. That's X-ray is what that is. Bourdelle used projection enlargement for large murals. Local artist Otis Dozier worked with Bourdelle and remembered him on scaffolding at the far right. I'm going to say that person right there. Projecting his glass slide sketches onto paper. The artist used a small brass wheel to punch holes into the paper over the design. They transferred the lines to the wall using Pounce powder. I don't know what that is, but we're looking that up after this. Later, Bourdelle painted in the areas that the artist would complete. Huh. Okay, so yes, medallion. Oh, Dr. Helen, that's exactly what it is. It's a medallion. The thing. On the wall, Dr. Helen said it, and that's what it is. So we'll look at the other side across the way as we walk to the next portico is the portico of the United States. So we'll look at that, and that's where we are now. Definitely got some sort of thing happening over here with the valet people. We're going to walk all up into their business. One of the things that I really like about the end of this fountain that I didn't notice the other end, I'm not sure if it's symmetrical or not, is if you see on the fountain, it juts out right here into two large pools, two-tiered pools. So we'll go over there. We got to go over there and check her out anyway. Yeah, with those glass bricks. We got to go check her out anyway. So we'll go over there and look at that. So
Pretty sure this should be my own private swimming pool.
agreed. All right, so this is the portico of the United States, former site of the Hall of Varied Industries, now the Automobile Building. So we'll come down here, close to the fountain, and we'll turn around. Hopefully we'll be able to get over to where we need to get to, because we need to get to the lagoon after this. Well, I don't know what's happening over here. So we'll come over here. I can't remember who's across the way. That's Texas. That's her star. I remember that now. That's Texas. So we'll turn around here. We'll come over here and get a really good look at this fountain and its glass bricks in a minute. But let's look at the United States. And she's beautiful. I'm not sure. Oh, I think that's an eagle in a crest on her chest. She's got her robes are flung over her shoulder, and I'm not sure if that's corn. Maybe she's holding. Look at her hair, y'all. Can you see her hair? Look at her hair. Wow. I don't know, Helen. I don't know if that's what Pounce powder is. It could be. It very well could be. I know I'm sure that you're getting a lot of wind right now, and I do apologize for the wind that's happening, but it is what it is. Look at her hair. Look at that. Wow. Do you think that's corn that she's holding, a stalk of corn in her hand? Amy feels like that it's more symbolic than just a stalk of corn, and I agree with her. It's got to be something else.
I wish they each had a plaque to tell us what the holding is.
I agree with that. I also, did you look at her hair? It's amazing. We'll go up. I bet there is a book. I bet there's a book in the Hall of State. But I feel like the Hall of State needs to be saved for Sister Fun Day. All right, so down we go over here to our mural. Amy's head is cold. It's not as cold as mine. Okay.
I get the Maplethorpe feeling from a few of these.
Maplethorpe.
Guy who did a lot of photos of men.
I see.
I think that was his name. Just seemed to be a lot of really muscular.
A lot of muscular, shirtless guys. I wonder what they're doing. It looks like he's making cheese, but I bet that he's not making cheese. I bet it's something to do with metal of some kind. Let's come over here and see what the plaque says. What does the plaque say? Let's see. Lens makers, 1936. Painted on plaster. Reconstructed 1999. Mineral-based coating. We all know this. Yada yada. Pierre Bordello created murals full of energy and action. After moving to New York in 1929, Pierre Bordelli produced large-scale works for many architectural projects and for ships and railroad cars, including the monumental murals in the dining room of the ship SS America. In 1936, publicity photograph. In a 1936 publicity photograph, Bordelli is posing in front of the relief rigger that was on the Hall of Varied Industries. That was the relief. We're saving the Hall of State for Sister Fun Day, Helen. Don't you worry. Don't you fret. We're saving it for Sister Fun Day. It might be nice to get into that library too. You know, I'm dying to get up into that library. All right. What did you say? Oh yeah, there's also a fire station museum over here. Not in the fairgrounds, but next to the fairgrounds. So here is the oh wow, that medallion is really neat. Here's the medallion for the, I know we probably got some wind. Let me see if I can't get in this little, there we go, cut out. That one's really neat. See, even these medallions are very different. They're very different. United States, Texas, the 28th state admitted into the Union, 1846. Isn't that neat? So there is a firefighters museum. That fire station that we were pointing to. Is this a food giveaway? This might be a food giveaway. That fire station that we were pointing to last week is actually a firefighters museum. Now this is interesting. Check this one out. I think that they're looking at film. Don't y'all think that that might be film? I think this might be film. Maybe more x-ray stuff? I don't know. What is, check this out. Oh, go back over here, Becca. There we go. Up. Look at that right there. What is that right there? What is that? Some sort of tubes. I don't know. Let's come over here and check out its plaque. You know I love me a good plaque. Turning into an old lady with a plaque. Look, there's a plaque. Let's read it. Let's see. This plaque. Oh, it's photography. Photographic process, 1936. A 1942 fire destroyed all of Pierre Bordelli's 1936 artwork. Through the efforts of the City of Dallas bond programs, the Friends of Fair Park, the State Fair of Texas, and private donors, these porticos and murals were restored and reconstructed using Bordelli's original sketches, glass slides, and historic photos. So this one is photographic process. So I was right, it is photography. It does look like it is film. It's film. So they're doing stuff. They're doing photography. That's what they're doing over here. They're doing some photography. These are really just absolutely incredible. And I guess that would be up here the negative to the picture. So this would be the negative on this side, and this would be the photograph on the other side. How interesting and incredible. All right, so now we're going to come over here to this this side of the statue.
I think that all of these should be read in big Texas voice. Portico of United States. Oh, you think all of it?
Well, yeah, aren't you going to do the whole thing?
I was just doing that part.
She just wanted
Like,
to do
welcome
that
to the
part.
State Fair
Like,
of
welcome to
Texas.
the State Fair of
Yeah.
Texas. She was saying it. She was.
United States.
So she's saying it in big Texas voice. So we got to come over here and see this lady because she's incredible. Just like we checked him out last week, we're checking her out this week, and we found out, we researched it, and I hope that the wind is not too much for y'all, but we done researched it, and these were bronze and likely melted down for the war effort in World War II. So that's amazing. And this one is called the Contralto. I'll let you read that on your own, because I know that y'all are fast readers. Super neat. She dropped my book. Amy's dropping my book. She wanted to bring a backpack today to carry my book because she didn't want to carry it. So now I'm teasing her about that for the rest of the day. So here's the fountain again, which is amazing and incredible. And Amy wants this to be her own private swimming pool, which I think that it's okay. I don't find this to be any, I mean, not right now because it's kind of cold outside. But super beautiful. I'm so glad that at least this part of the fountain is up. And we'll come down here and you can see that it juts out. So it juts out into these really neat triangle shapes. And it's got glass brick and whatnot. And I'm not going to go tromping through this part right here because that is, you know, somebody left their Taco Cabana bag right there. I should probably pick that up and throw it in the trash. I don't want to tromp through the garden, but we'll come over here and we'll look again. I can walk over here though, so we'll walk over here right quick. Something anchors right here. Check this out. See this anchor? Can y'all see that anchor right there? So something anchors right there, and I bet it looks neat, whatever it is. So then it comes out here into this glass brick that's here. Let's look down. The wind is not bad. Good. Thank you, Helen, for telling me because I was concerned. But it does. It comes out and juts out. So I'll walk along this right quick so y'all can see it because it's really neat. And then maybe I can look at it from the front. There's a possibility that I might step down into the fountain so we can see it from the front. A possibility. But there's also, it looks like some security officers over there that might not like me to be walking around on the inside the fountain, but I might do it anyway. No, those aren't security officers. Those are just regular people. So I might step down into the fountain. Y'all want to watch me do it? Okay, shh, don't tell. Don't tell. Let me look around. Nobody is looking. I'm stepping into the fountain. I'm standing in the fountain at this point. We'll get a full-on shot like this. So here's what this fountain looks like. Let me get right in the middle. That is quite the shot. That's beautiful. Look at that. I'm just going to walk right up to it. And then we'll turn and leave the middle of the fountain. So normally there would be a fountain going on right now and I would be wading in water, but since there's no water in the fountain, I'm walking in it. It looks like they've got some other lighting and things like that happening right here. So we'll look to the side. And now I will step out. That was neat. And the Hall of State, of course, is just incredible. Amy is sitting down now. She says she is ready to continue walking to our next destination. So we'll walk to our next destination, which is the lagoon. We're going to go over that area. There's also the Texas Discovery Center, I want to say, but I think I'm saying it wrong. I don't remember. Over there, it's in my book. I wrote it all down in my book. Can we go over there now?
I don't know. There's a lot of people up there. They're in line. So I think if we're going to try, our best bet is to cross the street and walk over by the
Walk over there?
pavilion.
Yeah, okay. So we've got our masks on because there's a lot of people over here in line. We're not sure what they're in line for. So, yeah, I think they are too. I think we're having another... No, this is Christmas in the park.
But everybody's opening their trunk. Who does that to look at lights in the middle of the day?
I don't know. This may be a food donation pickup, but we're going to walk over. There's a lot of people standing over here in this area. So we're going to walk over here right quick. We're going to cross over here and we'll go over by where we were last time, and then we're going to go and hit oh, Amy dropped her umbrella. And then we're going to go over here by where the Cotton Bowl is, and we're going to hit the do you want me to carry that umbrella? Sorry, Amy. What'd you say?
I dropped the umbrella.
I know. Do you want me to carry it?
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. So we're going to come over here this way. To where we were last week. And then we're going to go... Y'all remember there was this, and then there's the bear. Yeah, we can go around where Big Tex normally lives, right?
Yeah.
So during the fair, Big Tex is right there. That's where Big Tex lives during the fair. And then we looked at this, the tower building last week, which you all know I just absolutely love, and discovered that the tower building looked really neat from the backside as well. So there's the tower building. So there's the tower building. And there's the ambulance guys. Hi guys! Amazing. Amazing. And oh.
Ambulance Polaris is cool.
I know, right? Look, it's got 6 wheels. Check out that Polaris. It's got 6 wheels. Isn't that awesome?
Nice. Those are like the ones on the football field.
I know. Okay, thanks for not telling, Helen. Okay, do you want to go around here?
Yeah, that's where it is.
So Big Tex would be here in his boots and his cowboy hat, talking. Look, you can see the little path where they take him up.
That's how he walks.
This is
Back and forth.
This is how Big Tex walks to get back and forth. His path is right here. We found his path. There it is. If you didn't know.
Sometimes
You know, you'd think that his path would be bigger than that because he's got big old feet.
He walks ladylike.
Does he? He walks like a lady?
Well, he's got them big boots.
I don't know. I kind of walk all over the place and I'm a lady. So we're going to go over here. And this is the Grand Palace.
Place.
Excuse me, Grand Place. You're right. I said it wrong. I said it wrong.
Well, it was more fun to say that way.
It did. It was more fun. Texas women in the Civil War. Huh. Well, huh. Look at that. All right. So we're going to keep on walking. And we're going to come over here to where the lagoon is. Now, the lagoon is pretty cool. The lagoon was a WPA project. So it was built by the Works Progress Association. And originally, yes, I believe it's called the WPA's Works Progress Association. And it was originally, when it was originally built, it did not have native Texas stuff in it. It was drained. Well, we have to walk on whatever this is. I don't know what this is, but this is neat. Now it was drained. I had written it down in my little thing, and I had also posted it. It was drained, and then hold on, I'm trying to get and filled with native Texas stuff. I want y'all to see this cute little bridge that we're walking on in this little area. And kind of restored the whole area into a really neat little lagoon. And this looks like it's a fountain. Doesn't this look fountain-esque?
Mm-hmm. More dark-eyed juncos.
And there's dark-eyed juncos here, and Amy is just completely into... Hey, they've got the fountain going over here. There's also a elephant over here. Let's go look at the elephant. There's a sunken garden over here too. Let's go check the sunken garden out. Now, we got to figure out what this building right here is, because this is a really cool building right here, and there's an elephant. Do you see the elephant? We're going to go walk in front of the elephant. There's more of this little garden area with the path. The path! But there's a whole sunken garden right here that is cool. Check this out. I mean, look at this. What is that? What's happening right now? Look at this. All right, here we go. Down into the sunken garden. It looks like a little amphitheater, possibly. Oh, there's a hidden step under the leaves. I bet you people get married right up in here. Because, see, you could... See, it looks like a little amphitheater. And I'm standing in the center right now, where I would have come down these steps. So you could have like a little wedding right here. Well, had I known that, maybe Amy and I should have gotten married here instead of at White Rock, because this is neat. And then it continues back this direction, and there's a smaller little amphitheater back over here. So we're fixing to find out what this building is, because that's cool, and then we'll hit the lagoon. So let's come back up over here. I'm telling you, there's all kinds of little secret spots here at the fairgrounds that you could explore. We could probably do a part 3 and a part 4, which maybe we will do, but we'll do them later. So we'll do like, see, they've got all these nifty little walkways and stuff like that. And normally Amy and I are hauling butt through this area because we're trying to get to Big Tex and our corn dog So we'll do a part 3 and possibly a part 4, you know, in the coming months of the new year. This looks like some sort of an Art Deco fountain. I bet this used to be a fountain. Yep, it's fountain-esque. Yep, I bet this is a fountain. Fountain-esque, it's fountain-esque, so I'm going to say it's a fountain. There's a little swing right there you could sit on. So you could sit here. It looks like this area was donated by... Oh, look, there's a little bench. So this looks like it's a little rest area right here. See, there's a little bench right there. Cool. So this area is donated by Lawn Master. And it's got their phone number there. So that's why this little area is so cute like that. Look at this. Squirrel has hidden a nut in here and now can't get to it, I'm sure, ever again. What? These are so small. Look at that beautiful Japanese maple. Look at these. Hold on. Let me get y'all over here. Wait.
A couple over there. I was like, where are they coming from? And then I found the tree.
Look how small these Japanese maple leaves are. Just to let you see how small they are, I will hold one in my hand. See how small it is? There's a beautiful Japanese maple.
Hold this one in your hand.
Amy wants me to hold this one in my hand.
That one's extra pretty.
That one is extra pretty. There you go. There's a beautiful Japanese maple right here. Let me get you back over there. The way the sun's hitting it right now is gorgeous. See how beautiful that Japanese maple is? It's just beautiful. We'll come around and look at it from the front. Right now I need to go over here and look at this elephant.
Yeah.
And find out what this here building is. We're going to come over here and look at this elephant. Look at that there elephant right there. I agree with that. Look at that. Look at this. I mean, how many times have I been to the fair? I've never even noticed this before.
How have you not noticed it?
I don't know, because I'm running for a corn dog. Look at that. Wow. This building is amazing. What building is this? This is the Natural History Museum. This is the Natural History Museum. That's what this here is. Ooh, we've got geese. We've got geese. There's the Natural History Museum. We're going to come up and look at it because there is some neatness going on with the sconces. And some really neat nuts that are on the ground. I'm not going to pick any of the nuts up, but I will show you what I'm talking about. Neat nuts on the ground. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down there, Kimosabi. Let me get back over here. So this is the Natural History Museum, which I didn't even know was here, and I'm not quite sure how often this is open because it looks like it's been closed for quite some time. It does remind me of the sanatorium. And obviously it needs some help because this thing must have been closed for a while. We'll have to look it up. We'll have to look up the Natural History Museum because see, the lights are falling down. But if you look at these sconces, look at those on either here and here with what's happening in the window. And those windows up top all open for ventilation. And then look at what is on this door. Look at this door. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. I just heard a noise and it scared me. And I don't know why. Look at this sconce right here. Look at that. That's just incredible. Well, I don't know what's going on with the Natural History Museum. I think it might be haunted right here in this area. But here's the lagoon. And as you can see, they've got some swan boats that you can rent and ride in, and we'll go look at the swan boats in a minute. But we're going to walk over here on this side because I have never walked on this side before. Normally, like I said, we are hot-footing it to Big Tex to get our picture taken with Big Tex, and then to get our corn dog just as quickly as possible. So it does look like it's been closed for a while, Helen, and I'll have to go to the Fair Park website and see what's going on with the Natural History Museum, and we'll talk about it, because there's more going on over here that I can see. That is just, there's another building over here, a couple more buildings over here, and then we've got the beautiful lagoon. And like I said, I mean, they've got chairs out here where you can sit and lounge. So I think that, I mean, they've just got, look at that, there's chairs everywhere where you can sit and lounge and enjoy yourself. That looks like a piece of petrified wood right there to me. But we've got some neat stonework right here that we're going to walk on. Amy is crawling around on stuff over there. So there's a whole pathway and stuff that you can walk. So we'll walk a little bit. This is the pathway right here that you can walk, and it's kind of moving in a different direction, and you've got all of these. So this is going to be, you know, White Rock Lake is very reedy like this. There's lots of turtles that are out here sunbathing. This is all going to be marshy right here. So that's really cool. This is really beautiful right here. So see, normally we're hot-footing it right over there to get to our destination as quickly as we can. So I'm really glad that we're over here today to look at this. And look, there's geese. There's some Canadian geese out here. Hanging out. And there's the swan boats. We're going to go look at the swan boats too. But there's turtles everywhere, and I mean, it's just beautiful. There's some mallards. Yep, that's right. I was saying the same thing the other day to my sister. Exactly. Somebody's putting corn out here. There's big piles of corn everywhere. But this is the lagoon. And then isn't this, you've got a big place right here where you can just kind of sit and hang out. And look at all of the geese. And the swan boats are just a blast. I don't know what's going on with the swan boats. I don't know when we can get on the swan boats, but I'm going to need to be on a swan boat. What are y'all doing? What are you doing? They don't want to talk to me. There's Amy. She's over there taking photos. So she's in the shot. So we'll come around here to this way. And then, you know, like I said, they've got all of these... Look at that. It's got a little cup holder. What? Hold on. Amy's taking a picture. Wait. Okay, hold on. Everybody wave at Amy. So this is neat. We'll walk over here and get a different perspective. This is just absolutely fantastic. I'm so glad that we came back out here, and it's starting to finally get partly cloudy on us, and it's starting to warm up a little bit. You know, I had to put my windbreaker on because I had gotten chilly. So here we go. We're going to go through these reeds right here. Look at these beautiful reeds. And this is just a little... but the pathway of this is really interesting. It looks kind of like a, like it's all intertwined, almost like it's woven. It is a sea monster. So we're walking on the sea monster, so we'll thank the sea monster for letting us walk on it. As I get up in on here. So see, it's got all these different little levels. And then we've got some sea monster-y coming out over here as well. You got to come over here and look at the sea monster. See, part of him is right there. See, there he is. It's the sea monster. With all the geese. And I want to know when the swan boats are open. So we'll walk out here as far as we can and then we'll stop. I know, I'm looking. There's a turtle. There's a couple of turtles. Look at that turtle right there. What's up, turtle? What's going on? Sup in the going zones. That's fun. All right, so we want to turn around here. And it's awesome with the, goodness gracious, Becca, get a hold of the joystick. Yes, I love the Ferris wheel in the back. Did you get a picture of that?
Yeah.
Because that's amazing.
The sun hitting it just right.
That's amazing. Look at them flapping there. They're just flapping at each other. What are they doing? Do y'all see these crazy things? All right, let's go over here and look at these other buildings. Well, yeah.
That was a mallard.
I know. You see the two of them right there? There's a male and a female hollering at one another. All right, so we'll go over here. I really want to know what's going on with the Natural History Museum. That now that I see it says something on the top of it, Dallas Museum of... Don't fall. Dallas Museum of Natural History, maybe? Amy Francis, please be careful. All right. Now it's my turn to jump down.
I just had to run. I was coming back for you.
Dallas Museum of Natural History? Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Well, it just doesn't look like it's been open forever. So I'd like to know what's up. Wow, look at the top of that building. Y'all check that out. Look at that. Can y'all see that? Right there? Next to where it says Dallas? That's so beautiful. All right. We got, what's up? Got more people. There's the Texas Star again. So we're going to come over here while they walk by. They were kind enough to wait so we could move around. We'll just walk through this area instead of walking on the sidewalk. I need to look at this building over here. And they have all kinds of places to sit and hang out and relax. I really feel like people need to spend more time here. But then I'm like, I don't, it's my secret spot now, right?
Someone puts corn out here.
I know. I mean, who doesn't love that big giant elephant? I can't get over the big giant elephant.
He's got big tusks.
He's got huge This is Science Place 1. Hey, is that a observatory? What? What? What is happening right now? I'm just like, I've never been on this side before. No! This is Science Place 1. I think that might be an observatory right there. What is this and when is it open? Look at the sconces. All right, I'm going to need more information. I'm going to need to figure out what's happening. We'll come over here and look at these sconces and whatnot. Stepping on things again. Hold on. Look at that. With that glass, that orange glass. Wow. This is beautiful. Okay. As with all of these buildings, you gotta look up. Can y'all see that? There it is. The flower right there, the rosette. Look at that. And that red wood at the top. That's just amazing. And then these doors. Dallas Museum of Fine Arts. Well, when are you open? And it looks like these all swing out to open windows for ventilation. Yes, I do see the cactus.
And corn.
That's just really pretty. That's just really pretty. You can kind of see inside there, and it is empty and dusty. So I'm going to say this has probably been closed for a very long time because it is very, very empty. That's too bad. That's too bad. What are we doing with this, Dallas? What are we doing with this building? Why is it empty? Why is it empty? Can y'all see inside there? I don't know if y'all can. Let's see, it's just as empty as it can be, and that's just unfortunate, and that makes me sad because looks like there's probably some neat stuff that could go all up in here, and it's not. And I don't know what's happening on the front of those doors, but it's probably the same that's on this. You could just see the back side of it. All right, so we'll come over here. Look at this. Look at the relief work right here. And then down at the bottom. Gosh, just the detail, exactly, Helen. The detail of the architecture is amazing, and I think that that's sometimes missed. Like, this obviously needs to be power washed and cleaned up, but you can see all of the different relief work that's happening here. And how incredible that this is right here. But it's just beautiful. And that needs to be cleaned out. It's almost like this has just been abandoned and forgotten, and that is unfortunate because it is amazing. Here's the lagoon. You can look at it from this side. What are you pointing at?
Well, you could see the moon.
Oh, the moon! The moon's out right now.
But now the clouds covered it.
But I mean, it's just empty. Why is this not open? What is happening? When does it open? What happens here? I need more information. I need more information. Look at this over here. Like, what is that's just kind of, ooh, I see you in there. That's just kind of a place for a statue to go right there, bam. But the architecture of this building is blowing my mind. And I am very, very upset that it is not being used. There's a, I don't know, there's like kids' toys in here. There's Big Wheel. But, I mean, it's closed. But why? Why? I have so many questions. I have lots of questions. I want to know what the inside of this observatory looks like. That's what I want to know. Well, we'll go back over here to the lagoon. We'll go back over to the lagoon and we'll check the lagoon out. Amy just said something and I didn't hear her. What had you just said?
We got more sea monster to look at.
Oh yeah, we got more sea monster to look at over here. And then
And then all the cypress.
oh yeah. And then we'll walk around to the other side and see, I think there's a couple of mallard boats. So we'll need to figure out when we can get on those, because we'll have to come and do that.
These are pretty neat.
And you can find these, they're called, aren't they cypress knees?
Yeah.
I think is what they're called, cypress knees. They're little roots that come out of the ground. And they're all over White Rock by Sunset Point. Is that what the Sunset Bay? We've got our fountain here. There's the Cotton Bowl in the background right there. There's the Dallas Aquarium over here.
There's a flycatcher right there.
There's a flycatcher right there, and there's a couple of other birds in there.
Right there. But I think the other ones are just doves. But that little one right there, he keeps coming out and grabbing stuff over the lagoon. I think it's the western kingbird.
The western kingbird.
But it could be an Easter. I just haven't seen if there's any yellow on its wings.
There's some really neat stonework over here as well. And then we've got some more turtles that are trying to stay, warm. More sea monster. And then the Discovery Museum is over here too. That's going to be another episode. So we'll come back. We'll do a couple of more episodes of this area, just so we can get everything in here. But today we're just going to do a little bit more. I mean, look at this neat architecture on this. I'm just overwhelmed by this. Planetarium. That is the word. That's what I was looking for. Planetarium, y'all. That's a planetarium. Why is it closed? I'm very upset with why it's closed. And here's the sea monster. Yes, that is where the bird show is.
Usually couldn't afford them, so saw them from like here.
Now this is a pretty cool part of the sea monster. Now let me tell you right now, this is awesome. We're going to walk all over the sea monster. This is called, this right here. Hold up. I'm trying to get you there. Hold on. I'm not even going to try to say that. But,
Pteris would be like pterodactyl.
yeah.
Feeder?
Yeah, it's a pterodactyl. That's what it is. It's a pterodactyl. I really like the cypress that's growing right in the middle here. With all of its knees. I don't know if y'all can really get the scale of that one. That's a good 2 feet tall, that knee right there. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. I know that that's probably not, y'all are like, whatever, but I like it. So there you go. So this cypress tree is really neat. And it's got a squirrel's nest up in there too. Look at that. So anyway, this is all native to our area. This little area right here. Amy's assuming things. Let's come down here and walk because we can go up over those steps where the bridge is right there. Amy's seeing a whole bunch of little fish. I'm not going to try to look at the little fish because I'm afraid I'm going to lose my camera up in here. So it actually, if you wanted to climb right there, you could. And then there's all these little... this is so fun. How fun is this? Patrick would have fun running through here. He would get wet. And we've got little steps that we can go up right here. And that's fun. So now I'm on the monster. I'm on the monster, y'all. There's a guy over there that's feeding the geese. So we're still on the monster. And we'll come down the steps. You think this is all what?
Canna.
Oh, canna. I said that like I just am just like, yeah, canna.
It does the flowers that do this number.
Yep.
They're like bright red or bright orange. And they don't stay pretty for very long, but for some reason I love them.
The cypress trees are really neat.
Yeah, they're cool.
There's a good looking cypress tree right there. Can we go over that way?
Yeah.
Sea monster goes this way. We're gonna walk through the sea monster. It's like we're walking through, you know, a wonderland. You gotta watch your step over here though, for sure. Because it all of a sudden gets its little tentacle, gets tiny, and then you're done. So that's fun. So we've got a sign. User guidelines. This walkway is provided for your enjoyment, so please follow all safety precautions. All safety precautions. This is super fun.
Bullheads, bass, and sunfish.
How fun. Sean says those look like helicon. I'm not even going to say that, Sean. I'm not going to try to say it. I'm not going to try to say it.
Cattails?
Here. What you were saying look like cannas. He said it looks like this. But I think this is telling us what it is. It's not lizard tail.
I don't think it's cattails either.
No, that's not. No, those are cattails
right.
there.
Yeah,
I don't
those
know
are.
what that is. Lizard tail?
Not lizard tail.
It's not lizard tail. I'll show y'all what we're looking at. I'm sorry, my bad. Here. Hold up. We're looking at this. So it's telling us what different plants. So there's a sunfish in here. There's the Longear and green sunfish. Oh, there's also a bass. Sean says he has some of those in his backyard.
Cool.
I feel like he might be bragging a little bit, but we love him. Just brag away. Yet now you have to show us, Sean. Is it a dinosaur? Is it a snake? Is it a giant water worm? Who knows? Hey, there's a squirrel running on it right now.
That's a nice squirrel.
So then we have another little pathway right here on the sea monster where we can run and play. So this is neat. There's the planetarium again that I am now obsessed with. And I'm sad is not open. Over there is where the bird show is. It looks like they've got it all blocked off, so we won't be able to go in there. And then this is the children's aquarium that I believe shut down because of the pandemic. But I mean, we've got... we probably... Yeah, we're going to go back this way. We looked at a quarter of the fairgrounds again today. There's so much more to see. There's so much to see anytime you're here. There's so much to look at. Who is that big one in the
Might
tree?
just be a pigeon, but I think that's what I see from the other side.
We do have to find out when we can ride the swan boats. Because we still haven't even gotten to the Discovery Gardens, which I think are back that way, right?
The monarch stuff?
No, the Butterfly Museum and then the gardens. Because
Yeah,
there's...
that's on that side.
Yeah, so...
I've been through the gardens that one time, remember?
No, we didn't go through the gardens.
Yeah.
I didn't go through the gardens. I've
Okay.
never been through there. There's some seahorses over there, though.
That's the aquarium.
I know.
And it was closed down, but I think now they figured out how to keep it open.
Well, I know they said on the website that it's only closed due to the pandemic right now. So I think it is going to open back up once we can work on this pandemic right here. Oh, what is that? It's a sidewalk stamp. Amy's going to have to get a picture of the sidewalk stamp. So that says 18 on it, which means that I'm sure that there is a brochure. Now, hold on, I'm working on it. Get back up here. Here we go. Helicon. I'm not even going to try to say that. Sean, thank you for telling us what it is. I appreciate you.
There's the cat.
Yeah, those are the cattails right there. We see those at White Rock too. And then there's a turtle. It's starting to cloud up again. I like how we're getting so much different lighting today with the cloud cover.
There's a turtle.
There is a turtle. No fishing, y'all. Yep, somebody had a bird meal right there. There's a bunch of bird feathers over there, so we're assuming that a hawk got something good. So I feel like once again, I am amazed at what you get to see at the fair when at the fairgrounds when the fair is not going on. There's so much to see here. I believe that this is going to be the pump house. That's going to be the pump house for the all right, so the wind has come up, so let me stop for a second. There we go. So we'll come back over here. It is still very much autumn. I mean, it's not gotten, we've had a couple of cold days, but like that Japanese maple is still playing like it's fall. Yeah. Yeah, see? Okay, so this Japanese maple right here.
He's barely even changing.
Yeah, he's barely changing. I need to get a better look at him. I think we're going to go back that way. We'll be able to see that other Japanese maple, right?
Yeah, and
The other small one? There's another. Oh, wow, look at that one over there. Okay, I'm sorry. Here, you guys. Look at that one over there.
Well, and here's where all the food would be going into the midway. So we'd have on either side huge stands.
So there's that beautiful
14,
Japanese
20 of
maple right
them.
there. All right. So that Japanese maple is a completely different color than this one right here. And I love me a Japanese maple. I mean, look at this one right here is barely even changed. It's still got green on it.
And such tiny little leaves.
Such tiny little leaves. So beautiful.
They're so cool. And then, of course, the cotton bowl. The very fair.
We've got some more information here about the lagoon. It's going to tell us what different trees that they have. Texas black willow, weeping willow. Wow, I didn't realize that's what it was called. A honey mesquite, a live oak, and a bald cypress. Cypress knees. I was right. They are cypress knees.
Yeah.
Cypress knees. That's awesome. So let's come over here and let's find out what's up with these swan boats, because that's going to be a blast to come and do. And y'all know I'm going to have to come do some swan boating. Swan paddle boats, rules and safety protection. Huh. I'm not sure if it's open or when it's open. They've got a couple of mallards that are fun. They've got it all blocked off, obviously, I'm sure, because of the pandemic, but it's got to be open during the summertime, I would think. Maybe next summer. Maybe it'll be open next summer. There's one of the paddle boats right there. And there's the mallard. Well, that's just hilarious. There's two mallards over there. Don't they? Amy Francis, here's another stamp.
Is it the same one?
No, it's different. It's number 21. So it looks like there's obviously a... Here, we'll turn around this way. There's, I guess, probably a brochure. That's number 21. So then we'll come over here, and then the cotton bowl is right there. I mean, that's just the cotton bowl right there. And I know it sounds silly, but y'all, that's just the cotton bowl. It's just right there. Like, you can just come over here to the fairgrounds and then just see the cotton bowl. You know, how often do you get to see that? And you have to think to yourself, you know, do people that get to see where the Rose Bowl is, do they feel the same way about seeing the Rose Bowl? I mean, it's really neat. So we'll come back over here, look at the lagoon a little bit more. They've got little places to sit and whatnot. Yeah.
There's not really much over there that we didn't see on the way down.
All right, well, I guess we can end here then. This is where we ended last time at the Cotton Bowl, so we'll end at the Cotton Bowl again. So let's get another shot of the Cotton Bowl here. So we could turn around. Hold on, I'm working on it. So, so here we are. We're ending at the Cotton Bowl once again, with the Cotton Bowl behind us, which is a lot of fun, and the Midway.
Don't forget the Midway.
So let's show the Midway,
Yeah.
and we'll end the show there, and we'll come back and we'll do you know, I mean, there's a few more episodes that we can do. We need to go to the Discovery Gardens and whatnot, and once the children's aquarium opens back up, we'll need to go do that. But you know, thanks y'all for tuning in, and until we don't forget, tomorrow we're doing a surprise little yes, we can do the Arboretum in the spring. We will do the Arboretum in the spring for sure. We could do all seasons of the Arboretum actually, but tomorrow, don't forget to join us at 5:30 for a special episode of the Chitchattin. We're going to be out at Electric Lizzie Land. And if y'all did not see the video from last night or any of that, it was like, what is that? But we're going to be talking to the artist Liz Simmons, I believe is her name. I'll have to check my notes. It's actually written down on that notepad. But we'll be talking to her about why she created Electric Lizzie Land and what that's all about, and it is absolutely amazing. So y'all make sure to tune in tomorrow at 5:30 when we chat with her. So I guess we'll see you tomorrow, and happy chit-chatting, y'all. I'm trying